Well, Chris, we've all grown somewhat sceptical about President Trump's statements on the war, haven't we? But it does now finally seem as if we are on the verge of an agreement being signed. A US official saying he's confident a deal will be reached in the coming days and signed in the coming days. The Iranian foreign minister saying that an agreement has never been closer. Earlier today, Iranian media set out details of the agreement that suggested it would be wildly favorable to the Iranians. That doesn't seem to be the case. An unnamed US official saying that the agreement would reopen the Strait of Hormuz, would see Iran's highly enriched uranium destroyed, and would see the country rewarded economically. We'll have to wait and see exactly what the terms are, just how different they are from what was on offer prior to this war. And there'll certainly have to be further negotiations about Iran's nuclear program and what of the conflict here in Lebanon. Seems very possible Israel will have to see to agree to a ceasefire with Hezbollah, but will it withdraw its troops from the south of the country, where again today there's been further bloodshed?
A grief that's too much to bear as they prepare to bury two young men killed in Israeli strikes. At one point, their fathers have to be carried away from their coffins. How to comprehend such devastating and sudden loss.
What do you do for a living?
Moody was one of those killed. Charm and boy band good looks helped him grow a large following on social media. He and his friend were killed in the southern city of Tyre. They stayed whilst many others left to look after the house and the neighbourhood's cats and dogs.
My son, everybody loved him. Even the rocks, the trees and the sun loved him. Thanks to God, at least he died with his face intact. Still beautiful, like the full moon.
Gunshots ring out to commemorate the dead. The men were not part of Hezbollah, everyone says. But the concept of resistance to Israel is popular amongst many Shia Muslims here in southern Lebanon.
Your family's experienced such a terrible loss now. Do you think this conflict, this war, is it worth it?
He is a martyr, a shaheed, you know, so his place is in heaven. We don't mind this. We're sad, we're crying, but inside us we're proud, you know. We have someone in the family we're so close to that was killed by Israel. So this is an honor for us, you know. He was a survivor.
Even though he's a civilian?
Yeah, even though, but he survived entire, you know. He didn't leave his city, he was helping the people around, he was doing what he can, you know. Not everybody's supposed to fight. You can do your job in another way, you know.
At the spot where the men were killed, friends are placing a picture of Osama, the other victim.
This was a residential apartment block. Very little of it now left, just rubble and debris. Israel insists that it only targets Hezbollah fighters, but for the people here in southern Lebanon, Israel's intentions are very clear. They believe it's an attempt to drive them off their land.
Others in Lebanon, particularly from Christian and Sunni communities, hold Hezbollah responsible for the devastation too, blaming them for entering this war with Israel after already witnessing a bloody earlier round of fighting which ended in a ceasefire in 2024. With Israeli drones overhead, we spoke to one of the group's members of parliament in Beirut.
What your own critics, what so many Lebanese people say, is that it was a huge mistake by Hezbollah to start a fight with them, knowing what the repercussions would be.
We respect the agreement of 27 November 2024 for 15 months. Israel doesn't respect this agreement, never. And we had about 500 martyrs.
But is the situation in southern Lebanon now better or worse? It's even worse. Now more of it's occupied. More people are killed.
It's not better, but something must to be happened to change the situation. Now, I think we are very near to change the situation.
Back in Tyre, one of the dogs Moody and his friends used to feed wanders through the rubble their bodies were pulled from. So much suffering. And you might well ask, what has it all been for?